Hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here. You can see some of the backdrop of what I have here today. My video today is going to be basically in worst case scenario, having emergency lighting. What do you have, and what are you gonna, how are you gonna provide light for yourself and stuff like that? Okay, so I obviously have several different things. Okay, so what we're going to start out with. And I'm just giving you guys ideas. Basically, I'm showing you what I have. You can do it any way you want to, whatever way makes you feel comfortable. But I'm just giving you some options that are out there, okay? One of the first things I'm going to show you, this is a kerosene lantern, okay? And this is obviously an antique. You can pick these up at your local antique shops. And if you're in the U.S., they're all over the place, okay? Make sure you got extra wicks. And, of course, you want to have plenty of kerosene, okay? So that's one idea. Another thing that you can do is you can buy the 1 pound propane canisters. And you have your Coleman lanterns. This is... it's a nice little lantern that I had picked up, and they're absolutely awesome to have. And the little white sacks in there, one's fallen off because I haven't used this in forever, but I have a bunch of extra of those too that, just in my preps. But I have, I don't have a ton of the 1 pound canisters of propane, but it's just something else nice to have as a backup, okay? Next I want to show you, this is just I don't even know if this one's, no, the batteries are dead. But this is just a little lantern, run by batteries. And let's see what we got here. Hold on 1 second. Let's see, open. Okay. Okay, so you're looking at, for these, it's D batteries, okay? And so it just takes 4 D batteries, pop them in there, and you got yourself a lantern. Now, you're going to say to me, well, geez, Ed, how many batteries do I need to have? Now, my thing, that what I do, you can go ahead and buy a bunch of batteries, and I have a bunch of regular batteries, but what I enjoy doing, these are energizers, okay? This is a charging station. I have D batteries and I have C batteries in here, because I actually had it on charger. This will charge AA's, AAA's, CDs, and also 9 volts, okay? And then I have also the smaller Energizer charger station. This will do the AA's and the AAA's, okay? Now, these batteries are a little more expensive, but you can recharge them up to like 250 times plus. So as long as they continue to charge, you're good to go. That's what I like to do as far as batteries. I have a bunch of other batteries, like I said, but I also have invested quite a bit in these type of batteries because they are rechargeable. So I can charge them, let them drain out, charge them up again. I like doing that. And I have a couple of the docking stations, so I could, and as long as you have a power source to be able to charge batteries, that's great, okay? Now, obviously you guys know that I'm off grid, so I have my own solar system. So even if the grid went down, I can still charge up my batteries. So another thing, it's just a regular old flashlight. All kinds of different sizes of flashlights that you can get. So, I'm just giving you one example. These are $1 a piece at Walmart. And as you can see, it's got a pretty good light to it. And again, I use the rechargeable batteries in these, so when these die, I just put in the new batteries and bang, we're good to go, okay? And again, you can go out and buy the other type of batteries as well, but if you're going to do it as an investment, I would suggest using the rechargeable. Now, like I said, I use the Energizer. There's all kinds of different rechargeable batteries that you can get personal preference, whatever works for you, okay? Another thing is candles, okay? Just a regular candle, you can pick these up. I think that these are running like $1.50 at like Wegmans is where I got this, okay? That's a grocery store up here in the Northeast. But you can, you know, whatever local place you're gonna go to, you can get candles. Now, then I have my box here, and I'll show you what I got in here. One of the things that I bought, usually buy, it depends on the time of the year, I buy the tea lights, okay? And you can pick up a bag of these. There are actually a lot of them in here. You can pick them up for like, I don't know, it's like $5 maybe, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but that's another option as well. Then there's these candles here. I have, it comes with a holder. It's an encased type of thing. You put these candles in, and they'll burn. Let's see, what does it say? Burn up to 6 hours. So these are 6-hour candles. Okay. One of the things that I made an investment and I bought, and I'll show you this here. These are 100-hour candles. Okay. To me, these are really a good investment. Real good investment. You got 100 hours worth of light off of one of these, and I have, what do I got here? I got 12 of them, okay? So there's 1,200 hours worth of candle light just from one of these things, and it really works really well, okay? So that's just giving you some ideas. This is like, so what I do, and of course you need to have plenty of matches. So what I normally do is I get strike box matches, and I just throw them in there, and there's another box of those here. This is one of my emergency things. I just, different lighting that I have in there, and I just put that away, and then I forget about it, you know. So it kind of gives you an idea. A lot of different options as far as lighting. You have to think about, and this is like I said, and I always use one simple scenario, okay? If the lights went out tomorrow and they were not going to come back on, okay? And it could be any number of reasons why that would happen, okay? There's just, you know, there's so many different variables of why the lights could go out and not come back on. I mean, let's say that there was a flu epidemic in the country that killed a great majority of the people. Well, if all your people that run these power companies and stuff like that, if the majority of them are dead, how are they going to all keep the lights on? How are they going to keep things going? So, I mean, that's just, you know, one thing, okay? And that's something that's a realistic possibility. There could be an epidemic flu bug or something. There's always something going around all the time. It could be a terrorist attack on a power company or a power grid. Cuts the power off, you got no power, okay? An EMP pulse. And now if an EMP pulse comes, then I'm screwed too, because it's going to fry all my electronics as well. But again, that's why I like to have other options. I'm not just going to count on my solar system, okay? So that's just something to think about. You know, it just gives you some ideas of, like I said, this is what I've done. And like I said, I have, like these candles here, I got a ton of these candles, you know. I just go to the store and go, hey, you know what, I want more of those. Or I want to get this, or I want to get that. So that's what I do. It's always trying to think ahead, and basically the idea of this video is just to give you guys some more ideas. Maybe you say, hey, you know what, I didn't think about getting, you know, propane lanterns or kerosene lanterns, you know, and realistically the investment in that is really not that much. It really isn't. I mean, any antique shop, you can get them, and you got it, and then you just put it aside, you know, then you forget about it until you need it, you know, realistically. Like I said, or if you want to go with the Coleman lanterns, you know, and the 1 pound propane tanks, you know, it's, again, giving yourself options so that if an emergency situation, you can have some kind of lighting, okay? Real important to have. I mean, it's going to get dark, and depending on the time of the year, it's going to get dark early. So, you know, just something to think about, guys. I hope that this helps you guys, and, you know, like I said, this is all about sharing of information, so please, and I just want to say, in my last couple of videos when I was doing about the food storage and the sharing of information in the comments, that's freaking awesome. I love that. I really, truly do, because I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. I'm just an average guy. I'm nobody special, but it's like, you know, I've really tried to put a lot of thought into different things, and I don't remember everything and I don't know everything. So when people say, hey, what about this or what about that, I love that, because that interaction not only helps me, it helps my other subscribers as well. So I just think that that's freaking absolutely awesome. You know what I mean? So that's real important. It is the morning right now. I got home from work this morning. I slept for about 3.5 hours. Today is the 24th. It is Sunday, and I'm gonna go pick up my babies pretty soon. So I want to get this video done and get it up for you guys, and just sharing your information, guys. It's what it is. I will. Somebody suggested that I do a medical prep video, which I will do that too. I may do that tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure yet. But, you know, like I said, and there's the other thing too. Like, in the comments, if you have an idea for a video and you say, hey, Ed, I'd like to see on this subject, or hey, I'd like to see on that subject, I'll see what I can do. No guarantees, but I'll see what I can do. You know, because it's like a lot of times from your guys' comments, I go, hey, you know what? That would make a good video. So, I love sharing with you guys. I love the interaction. I love the comments. I love the support. You know, the biggest thing that people got to remember is we are in this together. Is a team human beings. Okay, the more people that we can get prepping and preparing for whatever the emergency is, the better off we're going to be in the long run. Because if we have 5 neighbors that are prepping because we've talked to them, or you know, or whatever, when things go belly up, that's 5 people that have, you know, put away food and put away other supplies and are prepared for that emergency and stuff like that. And you can help people, you know, and that's a cool thing about it too. It's not just about being a selfish hoarder and this is all my stuff. It's about being able to say, hey, you know what, that family's hungry and they got kids, and you know, I'm going to give them a meal, or you know, I'm going to help them out, or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what for me it is as well. You know, I like helping people. I enjoy doing that. Obviously, I like helping people. I'm in the medical field. So anyway, guys, so that's it for right now. Have a wonderful Sunday. I hope you're spending time with people that you love, because that's important. Remember to tell them that you love them, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. It really isn't. I tell my kids every single day that I love you. I'll look at them and I'll go, hey, have I told you I loved you today? And they'll go, yeah, Dad. But you know what? I'm going to tell them every day. And because they are, you know, family's what it's all about, realistically, and family doesn't necessarily mean blood. A couple people out there that I consider family, my buddy Steve down in Maryland, he's family. That dude is my brother, and I would do anything for him. Reese and Jennifer down in South Carolina, again, Reese is my brother. Anything he needs, I'm there for him too. You know what I mean? So, and we're not blood related, but family is more than just blood. It's who you decide to associate yourself with, and you know that you have their back and they have your back. That's real important. So guys, listen, I'm going to send you off on this one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time, and you will reach your goals. I'm hoping that my ideas help you, sharing the knowledge, and like I said, make comments, let me know what you think, and I do appreciate it all, I really do. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Proper Nurse 1 out for now.